here today and hope that you have left your average at home or on the bus and are ready to have a respectful and responsible day.
Ready means being in the right place at the right time with the right stuff.
Respectful means treating others the way you want to be treated.
And responsible means doing your job with a smile on your face and giving perfect effort.
Speaking of responsibility, our first responsibility is to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country and at the school.
We do this by daily saying the Pledge of Allegiance, the school pledge, and doing a moment of silence.
To show our respect when we say the pledge, we stop what we're doing, stand up, put our hand over our heart like this, say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride.
Would you please stand for the pledge and remain standing for the Kennedy School pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others made throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I will work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on your day, your activities, and what you hope to accomplish.
My name is Kaden.
And I'm Emily.
Another responsibility that we have is to try to keep each other safe by slowing down the spread of germs.
We do this by frequently washing our hands. When we wash our hands, we want to use soap and water and alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When we wash our hands, we want to get all the parts of our hands, the palms of our hands to the back of our hands, in between our fingers and our fingertips, plus our wrist and our thumbs.
When we wash our hands, we want to do it for at least 20 seconds, so let's wash our hands.
Washed our hands, done our pledges and moment of silence, let's get started with the birthdays.
Happy birthday to Asian Williams, who is 9, Judith Badala, who is 8, Riley Gray, who is 7, Caroline Nadana, who is 5, Mackay McGriff, who is 4, and Amelia Behan, who is 6.
There's also Mr. Rose, Miss Tomlinson, and Miss Peterson's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Our next responsibility each morning is to make our lunch choice.
For lunch today, we will have cheese pizza sticks with marinara, cheesy broccoli, baby carrots, and fresh fruit.
If you don't want cheese pizza sticks with marinara, you can always get PBJ or muffin yogurt.
Here to tell us about the weather is Riley.
Hi, I am Riley, and I will be bringing you today's weather report. Today is going to be a 71% chance of rain and mostly cloudy. And a high of 79 and low 67. Try your best to stay dry and have a good day.
And make sure to get ready for the book fair because it's on Monday. And make sure to sign up for ebooks and get your cash ready because it's going to be on Monday, 7:30 to 2 o'clock. So make sure to get ready for the book fair. They have lots of cool prizes and stuff.
I'm here to read a book about swordfish for a special day. Here goes. Swordfish are some of the fastest swimmers in the sea. They live in Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Swordfish migrate. They swim to cool waters in the summer and warm waters in the winter. Swordfish are large fish. Their length is about the same as a man's height. Swordfish can be blue, gray, black, or brown. Their bellies are white or silver. Swordfish have fins and a tail. They move their tail and fins to swim. Young swordfish have scales and teeth. Swordfish lose their scales and teeth as they grow. Adult swordfish have smooth skin that helps them glide through the water. Swordfish have large eyes. Their large eyes make them good hunters. Swordfish breathe through gills. Swordfish get their name from their long top jaw. It ends in a point and looks like a sword. Swordfish use their jaw to fight off sharks and whales and other predators. Swordfish mainly use the sword to hunt for food. They eat small fish that swim in schools. Swordfish rush into a school of fish to hunt. They move their sword back and forth to stun fish. The swordfish eat the fish that are hurt. Swordfish often come close to the surface to bask in the sun. Sometimes they jump high out of the water. What a sight. That's the end of the book for a special day.
Good morning, Kennedy Elementary. This is Cadence with a few words of wisdom. One thing we all have in common is that we make silly mistakes. We trip over our own 2 feet. We spill things, we drop things, and we say wrong things at the wrong time. One writer says,
It's human to make mistakes, and everyone stumbles from time to time.
he goes on to say that when we are able to laugh at ourselves for these silly mistakes, we're growing up.
Next time you do something embarrassing, step back and try to see the humor in it. Remember, when you laugh at yourself, others will laugh with and not at you.
With something to think about, this is Cadence.
And yeah,
Make it a great day. Or not, the choice is yours.
That is all the announcements we have for the day.
Please help Mr. Butcher, Mr. Nooper, and your teachers keep us safe, which is their job.
By being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who's focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student who's focused on graduating, you are boldly committed to student success.
I am Reagan.
And I'm Aaliyah. Have an awesome day.
All right, it's time for our read aloud of the day. We do read alouds for 3 reasons. The first reason is to allow me to try to model for you guys what good readers do. Good readers read fluently. Fluently means they read the words correctly at a good pace. Not too fast, not too slow, and with expression. Second reason is so you guys can practice what good readers do as they're listening to a story, whether it's being read to them or they're reading it to themselves. Good listeners, good readers listen for the characters, who are what the story's about, the setting, where and when it's taking place, the sequence of events, what happens first, next, last, and then they ask themselves questions. What just happened? Why did it just happen? How did it just happen? What do I think is going to happen next? That's what good readers do. Third reason is I just like reading books, and this time we got a fourth reason. These are all books that are available in our book fair. So you guys, when you come down, these are books that are available in our book fair. So here's our one for today. Unicorns Are the Worst. The author is Alex Willen. Author's the person that drew the picture. So here's our cover page. Here's our title page right here. Unicorns Are the Worst. So here we go. For hundreds of years, I've gone about completing my important goblin business in peace. From documenting spells, to gathering ingredients for spells, to alphabetizing the ingredients I've gathered for spells. No distractions, no interruptions, just me and my work. But guess who decided to move into the meadow next door? So here's our main character, the goblin. He's just organizing his stuff for spells, and someone moved in. From the title, you probably can guess. What do you think it is? Make a prediction. Yup. Unicorns. Now, I know what you are going to say. What do you think they're going to say about unicorns? Everyone loves unicorns. Unicorns are the best, magical, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's true. But a lot of things are magical, like elves and fairies and... What's the other one? Elves, fairies, and, right. Goblins. I have studied the forgotten magic that lies deep beneath the earth. I know spells that can transform socks into slugs, and I can turn broccoli into ice cream, and I've mastered the 3-strand braid. But despite all this, does anyone ever ask to have a goblin theme party? Sounds like the goblin's a little jealous of the unicorns. No, never. Meanwhile, all the unicorns do is frolic around all day on their dainty unicorn hooves. Frolicking isn't even hard. Goblins can frolic. We just choose not to frolic. I don't get it. They are just horses with pointy heads. I have pointy ears, but you don't hear me carrying on about how great I am. And the glitter. So much glitter! Do you realize how hard it is to get glitter out of a smock? Or get it off the floor? They are constantly playing their instruments. Newsflash, unicorns, not everyone likes the harp. And the tea parties. So many tea parties. It's not like they ever asked me to one of their tea parties. Not that I would have time for a tea party when there's all this important work to be done. It's not like the shrub is going to document itself. Do I enjoy a good cup of tea? Perhaps. Occasional crumpets. Well, we'll never know, because someone around here has to take their work seriously. You know what? I wouldn't go to one of those silly parties, even if they did ask me. You want to know why? Why do you think? Because unicorns are the worst! I'd rather be neighbors with gnomes, or this dragon, or a chicken, or wait a minute. Dragon, run for your lives! Save yourselves, you my little suck slugs! Gulp. Oh, here comes the dragon. Well, I guess unicorns do have some good traits. They saved the goblin from the dragon. For instance, did you know that their glitter can put out dragon fire? And that harp music can be quite disorienting? And those dainty hooves pack quite a wallop? And it turns out a unicorn's horn is more than just pointy. Alright, fine. As far as neighbors go, unicorns aren't that bad. But I think we can all agree dragons are the worst. Not Kennedy Dragon. Unicorns are the worst. You can find this book in the book fair this week. Also, too, there's not just picture books in there. There's also some chapter books. Here's called the Survivor Series. It's the inspiring true stories of survival. So prepare to be amazed by these inspiring tales of strength and determination in the face of disaster. You're going to discover 20 true stories of real-life heroes that survived disasters on land, sea, and in the sky, including the Thai soccer team who was trapped underground in a cave for over 2 weeks. Hope you enjoy.